Hey, my name's Daniel Fight. I first met Noah in 6th grade. We were kind of classmates, kind of average classmates then, and around 9th grade we became really good friends. And around 10th grade we started frequently entering each other's houses, having fun, sleepovers, gaming nights, going places, average fun stuff. But I think some of the more memorable times I've been with Noah was, well, one of the more funny times, that's family friendly, was when I was camping with Noah recently. We were in a 2-room cabin. One room was for my parents and one room for me and him. And it was 4 bunks. I don't know why it had so many bunks in that cabin, but it had so many bunks. But he had the bunk on the opposite side of the room and I had my bunk. We just had the stuff on top so that we could, if we fell off the bunk, we wouldn't fall 5 feet to the floor. But we could hear from the other side of the cabin through the wall from my mom. she just rips ass real good. And Noah looks over at me and I look over at him. He just looks me direct in the eye. And I look back and he just cracks something. We're both laughing. And then 30 seconds later, we hear from the other side of the room, "Excuse me." We thought it was so funny. The next morning we gave Mom so much crap for it. But that was one of the more funny ones. That was family friendly. One of the not as family friendly ones was like, we were at the YMCA, and we were in the change room and we were looking at Sebastian and we were talking about this YouTube video that he and I watched and Justin introduced me to. It was Grade A Under A, and it's about old naked men in the changing room never putting on clothes for no reason, and it's a weird video. That's great. And he and I realized this happens all the time. Well, I had to realize beforehand with Justin, but we realized this happens all the time at the Y. How there's always old men there, never being clothed inside the locker room.
That is true.
Yeah.
Very true.
And so we always try our best to have Sebastian look at them. Oh, well.
You stare at old naked men.
Sebastian did.
Sebastian did, yeah. Well, anyway, that was one of the non-family friendly ones. But there's a lot more. But anyway, your turn, I think.
Okay, my name is Brandon Massey. I first met Noah, I think it was 5th grade when I moved to McCalder Elementary. I spent the first 5 years, or 5 years of elementary school at Emerald Hills. Then my family wanted me to go to Sumner Middle, so I transferred to McCalder Elementary. Being the new kid was okay, it wasn't that bad. One of the first people I started talking to was Noah, and he was he's a funny kid to be around, always laughing around. Got in trouble for talking all the time. One of the things we did was one time during 5th grade, our teacher would always give prizes for the highest scores on these daily tests and things. In our group, it was me, Noah, I think Kinsey Size, Justin Ancrumby. We fixed it and cheated the whole entire way just to win the big chocolate egg.
Nice.
And then we were that close to winning, but someone ratted us out right when we were about to win. And she literally jumbled up the rest of the class out of that. And then the best memory I had of Noah is he was in my freshman English class, and we had this kid named Leif Ramsey.
Oh.
And there's a joke around that says Leif. We used to call him, says Leif needs to go hard. So we were in class, and there was this one kid named Greg Roseberry. He said it first, and then Labor kicked him out for saying it. Said no one should say it again. And Noah's like, "Hey Brandon, you should do it." So I go over the middle of the class, and Labor talking. I said, "Leif, you need to go hard." And she's like, "Brandon, get out." And there was a joke from mine, it was like, what did you get kicked out of Labor's class for? Telling Blake to go hard. And that's about it. Justin, passing back to you.
Super fast. That's about it.
Yeah, just about it. I'm Justin Haley, and I met Noah in middle school, probably closer to 7th grade. And 6th grade was an odd time, and when I met Noah in 7th grade, he really pulled me out of it, and he really helped me, and I thought we were like the best friends in middle school. And then closer towards high school, we didn't talk as much, but we were still good friends. But just this happening, it just really hit me hard, and it just came out of nowhere. But I don't regret being Noah's friend at all. He was really one of the best friends I could have had. So,
Well, because of Noah.
Because of Noah.
Doesn't know.
doesn't know.
Hashtag because of Noah. There we go. Hashtag.